Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Brady Timmons, and today, yes, that is right. I know that a lot of you have been waiting to officially hear my final thoughts on Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, which is the two official titles that was released this morning or this afternoon, depending on wherever you guys were. But basically, this is something that, so about a week ago, I saw that Nick Castle tweeted saying that there was going to be some news on Halloween, but that was for last weekend. So I think that they just decided to maybe push it to when they knew a lot of entertainment news was coming out to announce this. So I guess it kind of flew under my radar. But as many of you guys saw in the video I did earlier this afternoon, I was very excited when I found that out. I literally had to run out of the office and just make a quick minute video saying that I'm going to give you my official thoughts on it tonight. But after thinking about it throughout the course of the afternoon, let's talk a little bit about Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, which is the two official Halloween 2018 sequels that are now lined up to come out on October 16th, 2020 and October 15th of 2021. So let me start here. Last year around this time, Halloween 2018 was getting a whole bunch of hype, and then it came out, and some people liked it, and some people didn't like it. And I think that that's going to happen a lot more with these next two movies, because I've seen a lot of people again are excited, and there are some fans that are thinking that they are rushing it way too much, because if you think about it, in literally 1 and even 2 years from now, we're going to have a trailer, we're going to have Comic-Con footage and everything like that of the movies that are due out over the course of the next couple years. But let's talk about Halloween Kills first, because I don't really like the title, and from my understanding, a lot of people across the internet doesn't really like the title Halloween Kills. I don't know what the industry's problem is with calling it Halloween Returns. I really don't. I think that Halloween Returns, I think that they could have made a really stellar trilogy if they called the first movie Halloween, or at least the modern ones, they called it Halloween, Halloween Returns, and then Halloween Ends. I don't know what I don't understand why they just won't call it Halloween Returns. I think that would be a really awesome title, and I thought that that's what they were going to call Halloween 2018, but it just seems like because they missed the opportunity last year that they're just not going to do it, period. So Halloween Kills, I don't know necessarily what that means. Halloween Ends, of course, I'm sure we could all assume that we know what an end means. There's an end to everything, literally. But Halloween Kills, what do I want to see in Halloween Kills? So Jamie Lee Curtis is on board now for the next two movies, even though they said that 2018 was going to be her last and final confrontation. Money. But anyway, she's on board for the next two movies. So it makes me wonder what they're going to do in this next movie. And I really hope to see the return of Cameron. I hope to see him die. I hope to see maybe his parents die. I hope to see a lot more kills in this next movie. And I mean a lot more. I want to see a lot more Michael. I want to see more and more Laurie and Michael scenes, because now we've got two feature films with the two of them together. And the next chapter is focusing now strictly on the hunt down of Michael Myers. I wouldn't even mind if one movie was more Laurie Strode oriented and another was more Michael Myers oriented. Only because when it comes to the Halloween 2018, you had to balance that. You had to balance the time between Michael and Laurie. Just like last year, they had two trailers come out that was more Michael Myers oriented, and they both came out on the same day. And then you had an international trailer come out that seemed much more Laurie Strode focused. So I think that if they made two movies like that, maybe they should each have a side, in each movie or whatnot. I hope that you guys know what I'm saying. I hope that I'm not losing anyone here. But ultimately, I want to see more of them, and I want to see less comedy in these two sequels. I think that the comedy really took away of Halloween 2018. There's a lot of things, there are some great moments, and if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that I think that there was some really good stuff in Halloween 2018. But you guys also know that I had some certain issues with some of the comical perspectives that they decided to come up with, because these are scenes that just didn't fit. A Halloween movie doesn't need to rely on comedy, and I feel like that's what Blumhouse has been doing ever since the release of Happy Death Day, which was a very fun movie, I'm not going to lie. And then the second one was an all-out comedy. There was no real horror aspect to it. It was a horror comedy, basically. So I don't want to see that. I want to see more of a chilling Halloween movie. And the fact that John Carpenter's on board executive producing, and even I think it said that he's scoring the next two. I know that he sparked interest about scoring at least Halloween Kills. But from my understanding, I'm about positive that he's going to be doing these next two. But I mean, Halloween Kills, man, like, I don't know. I don't know what to think of it, because now I want to talk about Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends is probably the two right now that I'm the most excited about. And I think that a lot of you maybe agree with me, only because there has never been an official title called Halloween Ends, or there's never been a title like The End of Michael Myers or anything like that. It was always The Return, The Revenge, The Curse. Then they had those two remakes or whatnot, and they had Halloween H2O come out. I know I got mixed up with the timeline there, but I mean, there's been no official end to Halloween. So the fact that they actually are coming up with this title, Halloween Ends, and I've seen a couple comments today saying that, oh my gosh, like, Halloween can never end, so maybe that this is just the end of this, like, trilogy or whatnot. That very well may be true, but at least we may have an end, or we're going to have an end to the Laurie Strode and Michael Myers story, which is what that essentially means. And I am very pumped to see how they're going to conclude it. And I really hope that there is an epic showdown. Like, Halloween 2018 dicked us, man. They dicked us with that ending. They dicked us with the end, with her in the house and everything like that, and her going through the house when the fight should have been outside. There have been a lot of little snapshots that I've seen, like in this Michael Myers group I'm in on Facebook, and just of things that I've seen in the past that just show how awesome the end could have been if it was outside. Like, with the knife off and everything like that. It just sounded so cool. And I hope that they at least give us two really satisfying endings, because, you know, this is a movie that means so much to a lot of horror fans, if not every horror fan. I don't know a horror fan out there who doesn't love Halloween. I really don't. And these next two movies, man, I just don't want Blumhouse to get the idea of just making all this money, because if Halloween Kills sucks, I mean, it's really going to piss a lot of people off, because there are those that, again, out there that thought that Halloween 2018 sucked. So, and I thought that it was an okay movie, but I think that they have a really golden opportunity right now. I haven't read too many articles. These are just my first generic thoughts on the titles. I've just been thinking about them all day. I was driving home and I was thinking about the titles, and Halloween Kills is very hard to interpret, whereas Halloween Ends, I can more interpret that there is going to be an official winner. And I think that a lot of you are probably going to be looking forward to more of that than Halloween Kills. Either way, two Halloween movies back-to-back years, I am in. I am game. I'm going to see it regardless, because I love Halloween and I love Michael Myers, and I think that this is a really good opportunity for the franchise to be seen again. You know, I think that a lot of people were just like, oh yeah, it's the Halloween sequel and that's going to be it. But no, for horror fans and for people who are now just starting to watch horror and stuff, I think that they have a really golden opportunity right here. So I really hope that they don't blow it, guys. But yeah, I'm going to have more thoughts coming out on this as we continue to get more and more news about it. I am just really, really hoping that, you know, they don't waste these opportunities. So that's all I want to talk about in this video, guys. Post comments down below. Let me know, what do you guys think of Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends? Do you guys like the titles, or do you guys kind of agree with me regarding the titles, especially with Halloween Kills? Because I do love Halloween Ends. I think that that's a really great title if they're planning on concluding this saga that they're calling it. So leave your guys' comments in the comment section. I absolutely love to read them. And as always, if you guys like this, don't forget to join me on my journey to 5,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in my next video.